Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for your donations and your emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. Please remember that energy is fluid, which means I can be picking up on past, present, or future. And if I say he, she, feminine or masculine, you have to take what resonates, because we hold all of those energies ourselves. Now, please remember there is someone still floating through the comment section here and there, pretending to be me, pretending to be a pastor, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, if it says anything about donations or soliciting readings, that is not me. The only way that you can get in contact with me for a reading is through my email that you will find in the description box. Please just block and report them. Now, with that being said, so I was about to put these down. Holding on way too tight and glamour and intrigue. Okay, and it says glamour, intrigue, and drama. It's like a really old rave song in my head. Set you free, only in love can set you free, set you free. And the reason I had that in my head, I was just listening to this mini documentary on Facebook about a guy about 20 years ago who he was a stockbroker, but on the side he was also selling drugs, especially ecstasy, and it became quite a big business for him, and he was making a lot of money off of it, and he ended up getting arrested. He got caught in the end, and he was in America when this happened. He was in Arizona, and it was him setting up certain raves and then selling like copious amounts of drugs there. And he just the documentary kind of looked at his experience in prison, the mental health, deterioration, his actual health deteriorating, being told that he nearly had, he could have had 200 years. And it was only because of his links to the Mexican mafia previously from going into prison that they were able to get him a lawyer that found a loophole, and he was out in 6 years. And at the end he is talking about, if you're trying to make fast cash from drugs, don't do it, it's not worth it. Okay, but someone's hiding, because that song Set You Free, that is a song that in the 90s people would go out and partake in, taking drugs, and they'd listen to that type of music. And you've got here glamour, intrigue, drama, and holding on way too tight. Okay, so someone here is hiding something about their past. It could be to do with drug use. It could be the fact that they're actually in prison right now, but they're hiding something. Because I heard emotional. Why am I hearing emotional? Holding on way too tight. Someone's definitely trying to control some sort of narrative. Okay. Now tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person. I've still got this song in my head. Back off voodoo. Someone's doing something from prison. Are you serious? Okay, because you've got it's time to be brave and clean up time. Okay, so someone is definitely casting or orchestrating something from prison, or this, because especially with this glamour, intrigue, and drama, that is like kind of the glamour spell card, or what you don't see, or something that's a secret. And this person, especially with like you got clean up time. Okay, the number 6, when that's condensed down to 6, it's about balance, it's about giving and receiving. Okay, this person, maybe, I don't know, because I had a lengthy, they're there for a lengthy time, but I'm seeing someone coming out, so they may be doing something to try and change the trajectory of how long they're in there for. But I heard secret conversations. There's something going on with someone in prison. Okay, it's time to be brave. What is it that they've got to do? Let's have a look. Because yeah, you've got here someone, you miss someone, and cast away out of your depth feeling abandoned. So this is a Cancer. This is family. This is foundations. This is someone that you may have walked away from. You could have a family member, a cousin, something like that, who is in and out of prison, but you miss someone. This is someone that you don't think about anymore. Okay, it may have been quite a messy relationship, family relationship. Well, why am I getting this person? I don't know if this person is a family member. Take it as it resonates, okay? Because this is not a personal reading, this is a general reading, which means I'm going to be picking up on a lot of different people's energies. But I'm getting, it's weird, it's like this mixed energy of this being somebody who is attracted to a light one, okay, even though they're not in a light one's life, but there is a family connection there. Or it's the other way round, there is a family member in prison, and whoever their third party is worried about them connecting with a light one. Let's see what wants to come out. After sadness, happiness and hope returns, butterflies in bloom. Okay, so you have ancestors here. I think this is also, when I see butterflies, it does remind me of my ancestors. And with that, this card stating, after sadness, happiness and hope returns, there's someone either in the family or there is a past connection. This could be an ex-boss, it could be an ex-friend, or it could be an ex-lover who is in prison at the moment. And there's something here about them trying to change the way that a light one sees them, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, or your divine counterpart, okay? From death comes rebirth. And the signs are with you already. Yeah, there's someone sending some sort of glamour spell, okay? Or someone's orchestrating this from prison. Because I see someone burning something, like sitting next to a toilet in a cell. They're burning something and then either flushing it down the toilet, or they're collecting, they're trying to make their own candle of some sort, okay? And I can see like a warden standing, kind of like standing watch. There's someone here who's, you know, co-conspiring with them. From death comes rebirth. This person doesn't want a light one to step forward into the next phase of their life, but there's something here also about, because I heard evidence. There's something here about trapping someone with evidence, or trapping them in a past timeline. Because you've also got, yeah, there you go. And it says on here, time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And it's upside down. So this person may be encouraging the warden, and then the warden to go and encourage someone else to either track someone, to trace someone, to stalk someone. And you've also got ghost people, fearless ghosts in the haunted, and the haunted girl. Okay, trying to send something towards trying to send something towards someone's home. You know, I was watching on Netflix, I can't remember what it's called now. There's a program and it's in Spanish, and it's about experiences that people have had in Mexico. This, I keep getting Mexico coming up. But there's experiences of people in Mexico and, you know, other Spanish speakers with possession and having to go and have like exorcisms and stuff like that. And I've only just started watching it, but there's something here with trying to cast or send something towards. Do you know what? With this upside down as well, it's almost like they can't get the information that they want. Okay, they can't get the information that they want, and there is something about trying to have a light one possessed or something attached to them, okay, but in more ways than one, okay, because you do have the haunted girl and the ghost face and, you know, ghost people, but you also have this energy of something tangible in this realm to do with evidence, okay, healing from heartache. So you have somebody who's sitting in a prison cell who can't get the checkups, or they're not being updated on whether or not something has worked, okay? And they're really upset about this, but there's also obsession coming from this, okay? And you've also got heed, wide counsel and listen. Where would you like me to place this one? Over here. Okay, so there's something here about needing to do some sort of cleansing, and I heard heart chakra. Someone needs to do a heart chakra cleansing. Now, I don't have a specific heart chakra cleansing link or anything like that, but if you are interested in a house clearing transmission, the house clearing transmission is not mine, it's something that I found. There's somebody on YouTube that I work with, and or that I use that person's videos to cleanse myself, and this house clearing transmission is extremely good at removing baneful magic, portals, dense or stagnant energy in your home, helping with the feng shui, protects your home, cleans out any, you know, anything that may have been placed on the land underneath your home as well. But it is also very good at removing attachments to your physical body, your aura, your, you know, your chakras, so on and so forth. So if you're interested in that, because that may actually help, please reach out on either of my emails. Just know that there may be a 2 to 3 day lag, because there's so many emails that come through. Now you've also got here, yeah, look, it's coming up again, guidance, but where will it lead you? And it's upside down. The signs are with you already. Okay, somebody has cast a glamour spell, or is attempting to cast a glamour spell, because this sea beacon fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? And it's upside down, and it's number 3. This is about expansion. Someone's speaking some sort of words to retract the power that you have in your words, and when you speak something, it's almost like they wish to swap that round so it does the reverse. And I keep getting this in some of my readings, that someone has done some sort of incantation to kind of like hex your words. So as you speak your words of power, they're trying to reverse it because the signs are with you already and it's upside down. This is being blocked, okay? Or there's something here about trying to block you from seeing who it is that's going to try and reach out, or who it is that's coming through in dream state, or what this evidence is, okay? Someone's doing this. Whoever it is with this evidence being hidden, they're doing this out of, I heard guilt, but pettiness. Because it's almost like if they can't have you, or this light one, then you get to join them in jail, just in a different section, because you've got your sensuality is beautiful. There you go, this person is definitely obsessed, because I heard we're meant to be together. Tell me more about this evidence. Deck change. Okay, what deck would you like me to get out? Let's have a look-see. Let's have a look-see. And we've got lover, there you go. Lover and victim. It says it straight away, doesn't it? Okay, light or dark aspects. Okay, so we have here, for lover, it says shadow attributes, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. I can't speak today. It's almost like there's someone here that I'm picking up on that either has a lisp, they have a cleft lip, they have a stutter, but there's something going on with their speech, okay? And in a victim, light or dark? Dark. It says playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. Okay, you have someone who plays the smallest violin, but is part of the way of manipulating those around them. And for some reason, I'm getting a masculine energy. There's someone in prison, in a men's prison. There's something here about, because I had a poison pen pal. Who's the poison pen pal? Why am I getting that? Because I heard a family member. Okay, and then you've got mentor upside down, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Where would you like to place this? Yeah, right here. So you do have someone here. This is interesting, okay, because there's something here about not knowing about the jump attack. What's the jump attack? Tell me more about this jump attack. And you've got here exorcist. We were just talking about exorcism, weren't we? And it says here shadow attribute, fear of facing your own demons. I was just talking about this, okay, and it's in reverse. Okay, so there is some sort of plan being orchestrated from a prison cell with a prison warden and whoever the lackeys are, because this person is very good at manipulating. So they've got their own little harem, or whoever. And I heard a family member. There's a family member that's involved. It could be a sister, it could be a brother, it could be a cousin. Okay, but there's some sort of plots and schemes to send something so that it attaches not only to you but to your home. Okay, and on the back you've got angel in reverse, and it says here shadow attributes, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. So I don't know if they're either talking to somebody who works in that area of demonology or something along those lines, or if they're looking for a way to muddy a light one's, whether that's you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one's third eye, or how you connect to other energies, whether that's your protectors, whether that's angels, whether that's, you know, God, Allah, the divine source, whatever you like to name it. There's something here about masking the energy of something being sent as an angel, okay, or it being picked up as an angel so that this light one welcomes it into their energy field or into their home. Because this isn't just, this is interesting, because the energy that I'm getting is like is a double energy of them sending something etherically, you know, trying to send something into someone's home. But there's a need for them to open the door, almost like when you watch, you know, old school vampire films and they're like, can I come in? Because you have to give them permission to walk in first. This is kind of linking into that trick or treat extended video that I did about knocking on the door, not opening the door. Someone coming and knocking at the door, and I see someone with a clipboard in their hand and being asked if they can come in. Okay, they may not actually come in that time, but there's something about getting that permission to come in so that they can send whatever it is then etherically or attach to whoever that person is. Well, I never, because you've got advocate upside down, and it says here, embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. Okay, so let's find out what the personal gain is. What is it that they think that they're going to get by doing this foolishness? Let's find out. Okay, we have here rebel, and it's upside down. And it says here, rejects a legitimate authority out of anger. Rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Okay, so they may be forcing someone to come and do this for them, whoever's on the outside. There's also this energy of a childhood pet coming to someone either in a vision, and for some reason it's gonna, I see someone, a dog in like a hallway or a cat in a hallway that's not actually there, or in the bathroom, or it could be through dream state, and a light one going, oh my gosh, that's my pet, and it's not your pet. There's something here about trying to mask it. Interesting. And actually, do you know what, now that I've placed this down here, I'm going to backtrack and retract that part there, because you know what, this clean up time, it's time to be brave, heed wide counsel, and then getting that about the dog or the cat. There may be a guardian, there may be a childhood dog or cat or pet that will want to come through, but please read the energy, because the thing is, I go intuitively, and that's where I was pulled first. I was pulled first to say don't trust that, and then I've looked at the cards and been told to trust it. But as you know, there is this energy of glamour going around, so I want you to really look at it intuitively and read that energy, that if you have a dream of your childhood dog and your childhood dog is taking you to a mushroom, or they're taking you down the road and blah blah blah, that if you remember your dream, that you write it down and that you go and have a look at the spiritual meanings behind that, or if you wake up and go, I know exactly what that means, that you actually do that intuitive test in the morning of, you know, should I trust that dream? Because you'll get a yes or no. Was that energy there for my benefit? Yes or no? Because you'll get that answer straight away. But please take what resonates. But anyway, look, that's come straight out guide. So you have an animal guide that's going to come to you, okay? But I heard beware of the doppelganger. And it says on here, light attributes represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, but the shadow attribute says places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Now on the other side you have Don Juan, and it's in reverse. Okay, so whoever this person in prison is sees themselves as a bit of a ladies' man, and it says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. I'd like to know what the private agenda is though. What is the point of sending all of this foolishness towards a light one? What will they get from this? What will they get from this? Messiah. So you've got Liberator. There's something about, sending this is going to liberate them. They're going to get, that's why, okay, because I had said before there was something here about trying to shorten their time that they're in. And I saw someone leaving prison. This may be a manifestation that they're trying to achieve or create, is by sending whatever it is towards you, whether that's in the etheric states, and you know, in dream state, or however through incantations, or whether that's someone coming and knocking on your door with a clipboard and saying, can I come in? Because it says on here, shadow attributes, imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Okay, interesting. Where would you like me to place this? Over here. And then you've also got Messiah, and it says in shadow attributes, exaggerating belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. All right, so there's some sort of conversation that's happened between this prison warden and whoever it is that's in prison. And for some reason, why am I hearing the Mexican mafia? Because I keep getting the energy of Mexico. Something's happening in Mexico. Now that won't actually resonate for everyone, so take what does and leave the rest. You've also got prostitute coming up as well. Okay, and I'm going to read both of them, and I've just been shown read the shadow attribute, and it says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Interesting. Okay, there's definitely something to do with evidence that they're covering up, to do with prostitution and to do with drug money. I might as well just say the word now, because you've got Don Juan coming out again. There's something here about this person either being like the leader of this circle, because I heard inner circle and outer circle, and you've also got child and orphan. Okay, light or dark. light. The light attributes of orphan are independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. And then Don Juan, shadow attributes, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. There's something here about not being able to, there's something here about this person being in their feelings because you're too independent, or this light one is too independent, or the person you're thinking of is too independent, that they haven't been able to hook you in. I heard hook you into the drama. Anything else from this deck? Which one? Shuffle. Okay, let's see. One more. Because you've got here Knight, and it's upside down, and it says in shadow attributes, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Okay. This person, there's been a lot of miscommunications, purposeful miscommunications, orchestrated from whoever it is that's in prison to the warden, who I think is like, that's the messenger, and then that person then will send messages out to whoever this this gang related cartel, whoever they are, and then back again. Okay, but there's also been a blackout in not communication, but in what they've been able to dig up on a light one. They haven't been able to find anything, or if they have found anything, it is not incriminating, or it's not incriminating enough for whatever wish fulfillment this person that's in prison has, or whatever it is that they're trying to use as incantation. And the thing is as well, is the energy that I'm getting is that whatever they're doing in their prison cell isn't like the whole ritual or the whole spell or whatever. It's whoever it is who's in that cartel, whoever it is that's in that gang or mafia or whatever it is, and that prison warden is kind of passing information over. So it may be that, you know, this prison cell, whoever this prisoner is, you know, telling them, you know, their dreams, or telling them, you know, messages that are coming through, or, you know, the other way round, whoever this mafia is saying, you need to do this, this and this by the toilet or by water or blah, 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 blah. And then that information is being passed back over, and then they're going off and doing whatever they need to do. And I heard egg cleanse. Someone may need to do an egg cleanse. Please research how to do an egg cleanse. There's a lot of how-tos on YouTube, okay? And an egg cleanse you can do before and after to see whether, for example, an egg cleanse will tell you if you have any attachments. And then you go off and do your clearing transmission. I suggest that you then do an egg cleanse again to see whether or not it's been removed. And there's something along the lines of doing that whoever it is that's in prison is then sending that message over to whoever that gang is. They're going off and paying or for whoever it is to do their incantations, or they may have someone in the actual, you know, group who does that. And then the information is passed back through this person, but there's something to do with evidence. Okay, shut the front door. Look at that. Networker and Don Juan. And there's definitely something to this also could be like something going on with whoever's in prison asking whether or not the love spell that they wanted done, has it been done? Did it work? Okay, especially with Don Juan keeps coming out. But you've got networker here, okay? Shadow attributes, conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. So there's something that they're keeping to themselves, and I said that at the start, that there was something they weren't saying. Okay, and I heard it's evidence-based. It's evidence-based. Anything else from here? Yes, top one. Let's have a look. Queen. Okay, now do you want light or dark? Light. Okay, so what it is that they're keeping quiet is who it is that they're actually sending this to. Because it's come out in previous readings before, talking about how a lie was circulated to get other people on board, to get them to, you know, either start the rumour mill or do actions of betrayal towards somebody because it was seen as a fair fight. But with Queen coming out, and the light attribute says, radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. What this person in prison is keeping very quiet to whoever it is that they are communicating with outside is that who they are targeting, who it is that they have this delusional romantic energy towards. is actually someone that shouldn't be a target, somebody who should actually be rejoiced and protected and celebrated. That this person actually has done nothing towards them, has got nothing to do with this evidence, and this person who's in prison is there for a reason, okay? And I say that without judgment, because we all make mistakes in our lives, you know, some grander than others, but whoever this person over here is dangerous, okay? This person is dangerous. And Queen. Let's place this over here, because look, again, you've got red. This is the root cause. And they're not telling them this. They're not telling them the evidence. There's hidden evidence. What is this evidence? Look at that. Vampire, Don Juan. Okay, so you have an energy vampire. You have an incubi. And it says on here, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining and codependency, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. There's somebody here. This person has like their hands in, I was going to say many pies, but in many knickers, okay, in many panties. Whoever this Don Juan energy is, this energy vampire, he has like someone from the family manipulated really, really well, you know, to do his bidding and to bring him money and to give him information on what this person knows about this light one. So you have that one person stalking. They also have something along the lines of whoever it is that casts for them out of that group, that gang, that mafia, whoever, who also has a soft spot for this person because they are an energy vampire, a sexual energy vampire. And this person, that makes sense why they were doing something in the cell, okay? Because that can be linked. It could be kind of like, you know, information being passed on from whoever it is, that's the Santiera or whoever, Sangoma, witch doctor, whoever it is, you know, giving instructions, you need to do this in the cell. But there's also something that they're doing to kind of mesmerize and keep whoever the feminine energy is in that group, helping them out, okay? Because you've got martyr and vampire, addiction to self-pity, depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining and codependency. This person knows how to play as the bleeding heart very, very well. Okay, anything else? I keep saying yes. Okay, let's have a look. And we have here Samaritan in reverse, exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer in reverse. So there's something about this person over here who's being manipulated in that group also, kind of because you know what the energy that I got as I was shuffling this is that whoever this group is, there is definitely evidence that's hidden that they want to keep hidden, but there's something else there. Like they, on previous readings, when it's come up about gang relations or something like that, the gang has always come across, or the energy from them is, you sort this shit out yourselves. We're not being involved. We're not helping you out. But if we are outed, you're being taken down. You're just going to be, you're gone. You'll be taken down. With this being upside down, this is almost like, because this is orange, this is either a family member or somebody who has a mothering instinct or likes to control and help others, but help others because it's of benefit to them. So whoever it is that they are communicating with in this gang, they've done something to get them to help them, but at the same time it's almost like they are massaging the ego of this feminine energy over here, because it says exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. So this person is almost like those people that, you know, when there was a riot, we had London riots about 10-15 years ago, and you'd have bloggers and people, for example, who would go there and be like helping to clean up, and they've literally just come in to take a photograph with there being fire behind them or someone hurt, and then walking away straight after, and they'll place that up on their Instagram, and people will be like, oh my gosh, you're such a good helper, you help people, you're so compassionate. It's that energy of they want to be seen as helping others rather than helping others because it's what they should do. So you've got two very dysfunctional energies here. I'm going to place that one there. Okay, this person also, this may be the sugar daddy, or there's something going on here with them too. Anything else from this deck underneath? It says here, Avenger, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Okay, this is this person. This person over here. And you've also got engineer, and it says reliance on mechanic. I can never say this word. Reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. Okay, there's definitely information coming between those, a plot and a plan. A plot and a plan. Now let's find out what this evidence is. What is the evidence say? Let's see. Okay, so what is the evidence that they're hiding? What are they hiding from other people? Because you've got here, right, there's definitely something that removes any burdens that could be tied to a light one financially, but also there's something about their home, because you have here conflict. You have the Five of Swords, which is all about conflict, and then you had the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There was some sort of argument also about something not working, or something not tying, or something not being believed with this evidence, because it does the opposite. It actually outs them for what they did in some sort of illegal transaction. And I went to say drugs, but I heard blood money, because you've also got here, yeah, look, you got the Strength in reverse, and then you have again got the Five of Pentacles. They were doing something to disempower others. They were doing something to disempower others that brought them in a lot of finance and a lot of stability. Okay, what is this evidence? What is this evidence? So 2 came out, and we've got here King of Cups in reverse. Let me place that one there. And you've also got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Something cold and calculated was done towards a light one. Okay, and there's evidence of this being done to stop growth, to stop growth and to disempower, because I heard kidnap. And you've also got the Hanged Man in reverse. There was some sort of plan that was going to go forward, and I heard it may still go forward, to disempower and stop someone's franchise. Why do I have franchise? Yeah, look, accident and injury. Accident and injury. And it says here, after sadness, happiness and hope return. 22. They were hoping. This is for them as well. They were really in their feelings, really hoping that they could hide this evidence of what they've done in the past, get rid of it, because it would get rid of something or get something off their back. Okay, but they've blocked themselves, because you've got the Three of Wands here to my lovely pimp card, the Knight of Wands. Okay, they did something, because I heard burning evidence. They were burning evidence. There was something that they did to stop money flow from coming in. But it's more than money flow. It's almost like there's fraud or embezzlement or something they did. Okay, and they were working together. And them seeing that a light one did not take some sort of offer actually brought them a lot of joy. It stopped them from stressing, because and I heard everything's in order. What's in order? What's everything in order? What does that mean? Look at this. Because you've got the Fool to the Eight of Cups, okay? This is about a new beginning coming in. And if I place this over here, especially with guidance, but where will it lead you in reverse? There was some sort of new beginning that was supposed to come in by taking some sort of bad advice. This may have been what's put them where they are. And I heard more will join them. Tell me more about this. Why did I get the Fool card to the Eight of Cups? Fool card to the Eight of Cups. Up or down? This way. You've got someone fiercely trying to go against this queen, okay? And that can be you, the person you're thinking of, another light one, or a divine counterpart, irrespective of gender. And you've also got death, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There was some sort of plan, and this is giving me like a planned attack, something to do with life insurance, some sort of trap, okay? And there's evidence here that they're trying to hide, okay? Because it says signs, the signs are with you already, and it's upside down. There's something they're trying to keep very, very hidden. But there's something here about a planned attack, and it may not just be on you, okay? Because I heard multiple, and there's something here about trying to trap a light one, or make it look like a light one was involved and they weren't, because you've got mental here. And with it being in reverse, it does say on here, inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. Something here about trying to make it look like a light one encouraged someone to take their life, or encouraging them to take out some sort of insurance or inheritance or something that they could then claim after death. Okay, this is the trap. All right, and you've also got here allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. This person is out of their mind. They're out of their mind, seriously. Yeah, look. You got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? This person is incarcerated at the moment. They're angry about that. They're also angry about some sort of separation, okay? And they're angry that they've got the longer prison sentence than they expected because you have justice in reverse. It didn't go the way they thought it would. Whatever it was that they had asked this outside party to do and the other third party family member to do as well wasn't enough, and they weren't able to get the incriminating information or evidence that they thought would change this person's case and trap a light one instead. Okay, but they're not letting go. They're literally not letting go. And it's not even just they're not letting go. They can't go anywhere. They literally can't go anywhere. And that makes sense why when I was watching that video, you know, that the guy in the video on Facebook, that documentary about being in prison in America, being told that he was faced with 200 years, there's something here like this person may be facing an extremely long time. Like they may die when they're in prison. Look at that. Strength card upside down. I think they come into the reality that they are going to they're going to perish in prison. Okay. Anything else that would like to come out before we go? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thanking you. There you go. Yeah, this is unfinished business for them. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's just not going in there. It's not going in their favour because they've done too much. They've done too much, too fast. Okay, you've got the Emperor in reverse. And it says, heed wide counsel and listen. I'm going to place it here. This person is trying to distort the energy that comes through to you. There's something here about sending some sort of fiery energy to block you from hearing your guides, especially with specific instruction about cleansing and removing something that has been attached. Because you've also got here, see, I never know what this card is. This is almost like Judgment as well, isn't it? Because it's Adam and Eve. It's Adam and Eve with a snake and the card. All right, but there's something here about, and that fiery energy, wishing to change destiny, trying to change your mind, change who it is that you're looking towards, okay? But this person was hoping that disempowering you would remove it would dodge a bullet for them, because I was going to say remove a sword from their back at the same time. Okay, but there's something that this may be murder. Okay, this may be that they've had evidence has been uncovered, okay, over some sort of body or something along those lines, or somebody that they were working with or making work with them within some sort of, you know, a gang affiliation, perished. Okay, and this person is now being linked to this person, and the evidence they were keeping hidden, it's not going to work out, because whatever they had, whatever they were trying to drum up as evidence to kind of take a light one down, there were potholes in it. There were lots of loopholes in it, because whatever evidence they had was staged. Okay, it was staged, and it says holding on way too tight. Okay, which again is the Four of Coins. Someone trying to control a narrative, and there was something that they didn't see. Okay, they disempowered themselves when they tried to disempower a light one, because again it goes over here with the Queen, which is my representation. Today I can't speak, seriously. It's my representation of a light one. Okay, and they were definitely working together with somebody else. They were definitely working towards removing, it's not just removing opportunities for jobs and blah blah blah. There was something here about trying to swap where they are and where you or another light one is. Okay, they would look, there you go, Three of Wands to the King of Wands. There was a need to stop some sort of expansion from happening. Yeah, because I heard knock you off your high horse, but I'm hearing it not being the person in prison saying this, but more family members saying this, because I am hearing for petty sake. Rather than for, you know, for Pete's sake, petty sake. What else would you like me to take out? This one. Okay. A little bit of advice, please. What advice do you have for my light ones? Let's see, let's see. I like to mix them up, because otherwise I get them all up and all down. So let's see what wants to come out for this deck. What advice do you have for my light ones, please and thank you? Let's see. You can achieve great things, 7. Okay. There's something here about creating worry and concern, because you've got Liberator here, and you can achieve great things. This goes back to that heart space. Okay. There's an attachment to a heart space, or there is a wound in someone's heart, okay? And no judgment, we all have heart wounds and we all heal and, you know, grow and expand at different rates because we're all on different paths. But there's something here about liberating this, okay? There's some sort of blockage that they were placing in there purposely. And that holding on too tight as well is this subconscious energy being projected over, that you need to control specific things on how you emotionally what's the word, like show up, if that makes sense, especially when it comes to our heart wound, because with, you know, the signs are with you already in reverse, and from death comes rebirth, and then you have over here exorcist in reverse, and then liberator. There's someone here that wants you to hold on to this, so whatever energy they send towards you, whether that is demonic energy, you know, trying to attach something to your home, someone knocking on your door, it will be easy access for them. That's how they see it. If they can hold onto this heart wound and stop you rebelling against that energy, or rebelling against anxiety, or those more volatile energies that we kind of hold on to quite tightly, if they can keep you holding on to that, then when they send over this demonic energy, or they send whatever it is that they're sending, it will be able to hold on to you a lot tighter. So here, where you've been told you can achieve great things and liberate, you can actually exercise this away and liberate yourself away from this quite easily. And a lot of my cards fell on the floor and I've been told to read them. Let me turn them round. Challenges, use your imagination. Boom, there you go. Okay, that is a massive, massive message from the divine, saying that, you know, you are more powerful than you think you are. This light one is more powerful than they think they are, and whoever it is in prison doesn't realize this. They do not realize how powerful this light one is, because you've also got here Elizabeth and the Lion. It's time to become a great leader, and it's upside down. So someone here, there's a work in progress between this person in prison, whatever prostitution ring or drug ring or whatever they've got going on, in blocking this light one from attaining ascension, simply because this light one attaining ascension means that they will, it's almost as you heal, and the more that you return to sender, the more it is knocking down those dominoes. Okay, and they are the dominoes. Each time that you heal, each time that you return something, it's another blow to them. And not just in the etheric realm, but in this realm. One of them's already in prison. Okay, this is also, the more that you are stepping in your authentic light, the more you are realizing who you are, what your forward path is, what you were put on this earth to do, the more it's knocking down them and all adversaries in all realms. Okay, so whatever this evidence is that's been hidden is coming to light, because it's not just, you know, evidence of what they've done, but it's evidence and plots and schemes of what they've tried to do to a light one to get them incarcerated. Because you've also got here, find solutions in unknown places in the darkness, and it's upside down. There's something they want to keep hidden, some sort of truth they want to keep hidden. Childhood treasures resurface. Okay, and this is linked to either your inner child, your wounded inner child, or a timeline when you were younger. Okay, we place this over here. Yeah, something's been attached to a heart space in a timeline from when you were younger. And you've also got, you have a mighty shield, and it's upside down. This is what they're trying to remove. Ooh, especially with that money here and trapping. Now I'll place that over here, and it says you have a mighty shield. They're trying to remove some sort of joyous attachment you have also to that timeline. Interesting, that's what they're trying to attach in it with demonic energy. Change is natural good, yes, and yes, it can hurt. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Whoever it is that sits in this prison and has these conversations with this, you know, lady, or whoever this feminine energy is, within this gang, this, you know, cartel, this mafia, whoever, there's some sort of conversation here with her coaching him and asking him You know, what does he know about this person's life? What do they know about their past lives? Where are the wounds? Where are the niggles? Because with this, change is natural good, and yes, it can hurt, and your contradictions and complexities are interesting. This person is trying to take a magnifying glass to a light one's life, to their trials, their tribulations, their achievements, their joys, to see where they can attach something, or they have attached something, that then will open up a doorway to allow other things to be attached. Because this person, whoever this person is over here, they are aware also that things that happen on the etheric realm then trickle down into reality. And there may have been a conversation in saying, you know what, find out what their weak spots are, find out where their trauma is, find out where, you know, this and this is. Oh, they have a heart wound. Let's attach something on here, because if we keep attaching things and keep going, it's going to keep this evidence hidden about what you've done, and then we can place something else there that will get them incarcerated. But it didn't work. Okay, so there is definitely attachment. That won't be for everyone. Okay, this is only if it resonates with you. If it does, a house clearing transmission will really help. And also listening to seed sounds, SEED sounds, can be found on YouTube, especially for the heart space. Now you've also got, look, a new world is born. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Upside down. So they're trying to stop this ascension. They're trying to stop this person from attaining a higher vibrational residency, so to speak, because they know that if that's attained, then what they are doing will come to light, and not just come to light, but they're going to be getting their arse whooped already by someone's ancestor. And on top of that, this person does not want to go to prison, and they do not want, it's almost like they've put their neck on their mind by being so egotistical. Because them having these conversations, even though they're being kind of bound in some way by this person in the prisoner, who's the prisoner, there's also this energy of, well, all the gang members have already said, you sort this crap out yourself, you keep us out of this. This person's come forward and said, well, I'm going to help you out from the gang. So if this goes wrong, this person gets outed for the secret conversations they're having too. Right, anything else? This one? This one, this one, or that one? Pink or green? Pink. Okay, so let's get a little bit of advice before I go. There you go. So you've got Unbound, and it's upside down, okay? And it says release soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. And then you've got your guidance is divinely guided, Akasha, upside down. So someone here has definitely been bound by some sort of illusionary spell of some sort. And there's something here about attaching to your heart space and your connections to the divine. Now you have here Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Trust the niggle. Okay. So you're being told to stand in your sovereign power to remove these cords. I do have an instructional cord removal video if anyone is interested that I created. Okay, it's using candles, it's using herbs and some flames and some words of power. Okay, but with that Priestess as well, and I place this over here, there's definitely an urge for someone here to go back into a past timeline where there is heart wounds, to start healing this, because that's going to actually help you remove anything that's been attached by these people. Because you've got Pleiades and it's in reverse, and you've got share your voice and the great gathering, and then also answer the call. Okay, and you've got a lot of heart space here and to do with your voice. Okay, answer the call says, what is your soul calling you to do? I'm going to place this over here, because if someone is at a crossroads when it comes to how they go forward, when we have doubt in ourselves, it doesn't weaken us, it doesn't make us, you know, less protected. But if you don't have a clear idea of what your next step is, it makes it a lot easier for someone to place confusion or an illusion there. Okay, so this is asking, especially when you look at this woman. Okay, she's sitting by the side of a river looking out. Someone's being asked to go and just still their mind. Okay, whether that's sitting outside in the grass, if you're by the river, somewhere quiet, even if that's in your home, find the place that makes you feel comfortable and ask yourself, ask your higher self, what do I want? Okay, and that can be a grand scale of things, or that can be, what do I want today? But what do you want? What is your, not so much your life purpose, but what is your passion's lead? Because when you have a clearer understanding of what it is that lights you up, when someone sends illusion, when someone's sending confusion or chaos, you have that center, you have that anchor of what it is that lights you up, so you can navigate around that. Even if you don't know what your life purpose is, even if you don't know what you want to eat for dinner tonight, you know, if you know what lights you up, if you know that, for example, speaking truth as a messenger, like this is what lights me up, it doesn't matter what's sent to my door, because I still know that my message has to get out. For example, now with Pleiades upside down, it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. This person is trying to stop a light one from seeking that out, from being curious, okay? And it says share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution and expression. And then challenges, use your imagination. Someone here is being asked to take a leap of faith and have a look into healing modalities that light you up, that interest you, because I do get emails saying, oh, can I have this, can I have that, and what do you know about this one? And I'm not an ascendant master, I don't know everything and, you know, the be all and end all when it comes to healing. I do encourage you with love and with respect, you know, please do come and ask me for these channelings and healing links. But also, if there's something that, for example, if you're like, well, I need something specifically to remove something from my heart space, then you need to research, you need to become a bookworm, you need to go out and buy those books and things that interest you, because our healing paths are so unique to us. And the things, the kind of rabbit hole that we end up going down when we start researching ourselves rather than someone just handing everything, it will help us expand. It makes us wiser. So I'm not saying don't contact me, of course you can, but if there are specific things that I haven't mentioned and I respond and say, well, I don't know, don't leave it there. Be curious, light that curiosity in you to look and to research and to try out this oil or this book or that, you know, that healing modality or that bath, the sound bath or whatever. And it says the Great Gathering is all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. Keep going forward, even if you're not sure, you know, if you should put your left or your right foot first. Keep going forward, because look, it's all coming together. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Now on the bottom here you have Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Someone definitely needs to do a house clearing. Someone needs to be looking into seed sounds, especially for their third eye. And there's also an encouragement for a light one, whether that is you, the person you're thinking of, or another light one, to be using your words of power when you are calling on your guides. Because remember at the start when I was saying that, you know, you have an animal guide here and they may be trying to place an illusion to make it look like it is your animal guide. And then I also said, no, I retract that, because what I'm seeing here is there is an animal guide. You have to use your intuition when it comes to energy that you read. But also, with this, your guidance is divinely guided in reverse. Use your words of power when you are calling on your ancestor, when you're calling on your childhood dog, when you're calling on your grandmother, that you're asking for genuine, authentic energy of the aforementioned only. And that all other trickster energy is reversed, rebuked and returned to sender. Make that a daily practice. That is just my suggestion. But the more you use it, the stronger those words get, and the harder it is for whoever this is who's sitting in prison, the harder for them to be able to send this stuff. Now I'm going to leave it there. I hope, yeah, look, they're crumbling. There you go. This is the reason they're doing it, because they're having tower upon tower upon tower thrown on them for the stuff that they've done to a light one. Well, 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 I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping my channel to grow. Thank you for your comments and just connecting with me, whether that's through the comment section or an email. I appreciate you so much. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always greatly, truly appreciated, because it means I can just put more time, love and cards into this channel. And anyone that would like to have a private reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. If you actually look 2 paragraphs down, you can see my email there. But if you go further down, it has all of the prices and all of the different services that I offer. If you look through that, you can see if anything resonates for you. But with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you later. Bye, you guys.